Reindeer. See the individual merchants for rules and drawing dates. Good luck and happy holidays from all of us here at...
What a great kid. What a great story. Maybe they should hire Johnny at America's Most Wanted.
Somebody should. Maybe Hard Copy should, huh?
Take him up on it.
Now, here's a story you might want to do something about. The widow of the hero of Iwo Jima is losing her home, hand-built by the man who helped raise that famous flag. That's next.
And a little later, 3 young women go to court over a boss they say couldn't keep his hands to himself.
Boscov's reminds you to tie a string around your finger so you won't forget this year's hottest Christmas gift, the Ring Watch. You've seen them in catalogs for $45 to $60. Now Boscov's brings you ring watches in classic styles like this for $19.99, models embellished in stone for $29.99, all with quartz movements and stretch bands to fit any size finger. This Christmas, have some time on your hands and love it at Boscov's.
Hi, friends. It's getting to be that time of year when you think about that special someone and that special gift. Well, maybe I can help. Like this 1988 Chevrolet Beretta, $55 down with tax and fees and your good credit, only $169 per month. Or this 1987 Mercury Topaz, $55 down with tax and fees and your good credit, only $95 per month. So pick up the phone and give us a call at 1-800-326-9323. Or better yet, why don't you come on in and let us give you the VIP treatment. You deserve it.
At WHP-TV, we have an ongoing commitment to help the people of Central Pennsylvania deal with health care issues. Thus, WHP has formed an alliance with key health care providers, bringing timely medical information called Your Health Today. The Rehab Hospital of York will be the exclusive provider of information and help regarding physical rehabilitation. To find out more about the latest techniques available, watch Your Health Today throughout our day or call the Rehab Hospital of York at 767-6941.
A spectacular view of the Susquehanna sparkling brightly as it flows. Superb entrees of land and sea created to your specifications. And a piano bar softly playing your favorite melodies. All waiting for you at Harrisburg's best-kept secret, the Riverboat Inn. Enjoy our daily luncheon and dinner specials while enjoying the view of Harrisburg's skyline reflecting on the river. Or sip your favorite drink at the piano bar upstairs in the comfy Captain's Lounge. Ambiance, entertainment, and 4-star cuisine at the Riverboat Inn, 313 South Front Street, Wormleysburg.
It's an image that's forever etched in the minds of Americans. Desperate battles, the loss of good men. Then the triumph of 6 soldiers raising Old Glory on the hill at Iwo Jima. Waiting at home for one of those men was a young wife, Pauline Gagnon. Tonight, the glory of that moment seems such a long, long time ago. Barry Nolan has Pauline's story.
Renee Gagnon was one of the 6 war-weary Marines captured in this now famous photograph, struggling amid gunfire to raise the first American flag on the island of Iwo Jima. Renee left the town of Hooksett, New Hampshire, an average Joe, off to join the Marines and serve his country. But he returned home an all-American hero. Renee came back from the war dreaming the American dream. He wanted a home, so he built this house literally from the ground up.
He decides, I want to build a house, he said. I says, you know, you can't even pound a nail. How are you going to build a house? After a year of building, I said, you know, I really want to move in the house. He goes, there's no casings around the windows. There's not even any windows. I said, well, put some windows in. This was October. And I said, I'm moving in. He goes, you crazy or something? I said, no. So we finished one end of the house. So, and then we moved in.
Pauline Gagnon is Renee's widow. She has lived in the house her husband built for 40 years. But now she faces eviction and homelessness.
I can't believe that it's happening.
I don't feel that Renee Gagnon's home, who we are fortunate enough to have here in New Hampshire, why we should let that be, well, so to speak, desecrated.
And this is the home that he came back to after the war. It symbolizes, I'm sure it symbolized in his mind what he was fighting for, to come back and to a free country and marry and have a family and spend the rest of your life peacefully, knowing that was what you were there for.
Of the 6 Marines who raised the American flag on Iwo Jima, Rene Gagnon was one of 3 who survived to tell about it. And so, he became an instant celebrity. But now, all that remains are the memories. Photographs of yesterday, slightly disfigured by time, but safely stored away in this room.
Oh, did you want to see the flag that flew on Iwo Jima for a month? Every month they change it. See, it becomes all...
Yeah, and they gave him this flag?
They gave him this flag, 1965.
Pauline had plans to turn her home into a small family museum. But after the death of her husband at the age of 54 in 1979, she fell on hard times. She had to mortgage her house to survive. She attempted running a small business, but with the faltering economy, it failed, leaving her deeper in debt and unable to pay. She is every bit the fighter her husband was. She has spent the last couple of months fighting to keep her house and build a museum for her late husband. The only thing that brings tears to her eyes is remembering the day her husband was buried. When Rene Gagnon died, the years had taken their toll. He had become an alcoholic and was working as a custodian in Manchester. His wife was even told that he could not be buried at Arlington National Cemetery. Pauline didn't take no for an answer. She fought them and finally got him buried in his rightful place, next to his famous statue. Her husband always said being a hero was as much a blessing as it was a curse. Beyond the notion of losing her house, Pauline is most worried that her troubles will taint the memory of her husband, Marine Private First Class Rene Gagnon, World War II hero. Hours before she was to be evicted, the Marines came to the rescue with a check for the $15,000 that was due immediately. But she still faces a crushing burden of debt. Each month, she will have to find $2,700 or face life on the streets.
If you want to donate money to help Pauline Gagnon, you can contact New Hampshire Marine Corps League, Post Office Box 802, Center Harbor, New Hampshire, 03226. That address again, New Hampshire Marine Corps League, Post Office Box 802, Center Harbor, New Hampshire, 03226.
Now, 3 women have an X-rated version of the movie 9 to 5, and they're telling it all in a sex lawsuit in Los Angeles.
Made a lot of sexual advances on the phone, telling me his sexual fantasies, wanting to know mine.
That's next.
Do you love to exercise? I'm at one of the finest health spas and resorts going. I could enjoy a complete workout, sauna, massage, special Nautica spa diet. It's all right here. But what I really love about this health spa is that it goes everywhere I go. Take a 3, 4, or 7-day fun ship vacation on Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world. They're at your Christmas store, Sears. Great craftsman gift ideas, like this cordless 3/8-inch reversible drill with a powerful 5-cell battery. Only $29.88 while quantities last. Only at Sears for Christmas.
Today, discover antiperspirant protection that glides on. It's crystal clear Arid Glide On. Not a crumbly stick, not a drippy roll-on. It's clear Arid Glide On, an Arid Double X Glide On to help keep you extra dry.
A holiday for young and old. Holly, ribbon, glass and gold. Long John Silver, make it a splash.
Make it a home-style holiday with Long John Silver seafood and holiday crystal stemware. Just 99 cents each with any meal. Long John Silver's.
Make it a splash.
Try Long John's home-style holiday combo. Fish, shrimp, and fries, just $2.99.
Every second of an asthma attack can feel like an eternity. That's why there's Primatene Mist. Primatene opens clogged breathing tubes in as fast as 15 seconds. Primatene Mist, the fastest type relief known.
The stress headache. Relentless. Tightening. Stretching. When the pain has you at the limit, take Anacin. Anacin. for aspirin-free Anacin 3. Strong pain relief for today's stress headache.
3 young women are taking their boss to court. It's not for more money. Sheila and Tammy and Cinnamon say their boss didn't know where to draw the line with employee relations. Doug Bruckner has their story.
These 3 women, all in their early 20s, claim they once kept a secret about sex and their boss, about what they say went on in this office where they worked in telephone sales. Now they're telling in court, charging their supervisor was a sleaze. Their suit contains shocking revelations of lewd phone calls, office porno movies, even claims their boss once forced a woman to strip and tore at another employee's clothing. They say they got their first inkling of trouble during training.
He was talking to one of the other girls, and he was talking about sliding a piece of paper into a plastic cover. And it was very sexual. And he said to her, would you please slide this in? And she said, yes, gladly.
But they put their worries aside when they read the company's brochures, which said, we collect more money faster. They figured they'd be earning some lucrative commissions. At first, they thought the boss's calls to their homes were going to be about increasing business, but it wasn't business the boss had in mind.
Made a lot of sexual advances on the phone, telling me his sexual fantasies, wanting to know mine. He called me to say, I want to take you on a trip. I want to do this for you. I want you to come with me and another coworker on a trip with us. And it was a sexual trip.
According to the women, their supervisor's actions soon spoke louder than words. The women allege that in the office, he exposed himself, pinched and squeezed them, and tore clothing. Here's the man the women claim harassed them. He still works for the company, but he's been transferred to another job in a new office. His lawyer says he's determined to fight the lawsuit and clear his name. The company's attorney says the man may be the victim of a conspiracy.
You may be wondering if what the women say in their lawsuit is true, why didn't they just resign on the spot and look for another job elsewhere? We asked them that question.
I put myself in debt getting this job, holding out for the good one, for the one that was going to be my career. I'm a single parent, for one. I was living back with my parents. I had no experience really in nothing. I couldn't go to a job, make a minimum wage, and support my son. And this job had promised me so much money.
The women can't just quit and get another job because there is no place that is going to be free of sexual harassment on the job. If they work there long enough, most women may experience it.
What the women say they experienced at the company was, according to them, degrading and sometimes terrifying. The company charges there are inconsistencies in the women's stories, but this is the way they tell it. Sheila McCauley gave us an account of how she says she was sexually humiliated after her boss had locked both the office doors.
I had no way to get out unless I did what he told me to do. And he asked to see my breast. You don't know how it feels to be in a place where you have to listen to this person to be able to do anything. I mean, he tells you to sit, you sit. He tells you to leave, you go.
According to Sheila's account, she did what she was told. He said go topless. She said she stripped in front of him.
I didn't know what to do. I could not believe that he did that.
Another alleged incident detailed in the lawsuit involved a pornographic movie tape. 2 of the women said their boss forced them to watch the X-rated film on the office television set while he
proceeded to narrate it of what he and another coworker wanted to do with me. He had pulled my hair. He had threatened me. He had pushed me down into a chair. I was very afraid of him. And when I talk about it, I kind of relive it.
Yeah. But suffice to say that you were afraid if you didn't.
I was very afraid.
The women may be gone from this office, but what they claimed happened here has not been forgotten.
You wonder if it's going to happen again. If you go out to look for another job, well, is my boss going to do this again? Or one of the workers going to do it again? Or, well, what should I look for? Is there any clues? I mean, am I missing something? And you don't know. Yeah. And you automatically dress different. Well, I know I do. When I date since then,
I'm very different on a date. I'm afraid to...
Defensive.
Right. Very defensive.
Feminist attorneys claim 90% of female workers will experience some form of sexual harassment. But these women still face the challenge of proving in court what they claimed happened did happen.
We'll certainly let you know what happens in that case. Now, mistaken identity is common with twins, but when a third look-alike enters the picture and pulls a holdup, the confusion is dangerous. More on that next.
The folks at McGuireSport are proud to salute the men and women of our Winter Olympic teams and wish them the very best in their efforts to bring home the gold. McGuire's understands the years of training and preparation it takes to be ready for world-class competition. With that in mind, McGuireSport has asked me to represent them in the 1992 Winter Olympics in the first ever cannon pull. Ha! Ha!
Mrs. Claire Owen, Tim's mom, 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Mel and Inez Lesser, Danny's in-laws, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Looking for the fastest way to shop for the men on your list? Call the Sports Illustrated Christmas Hotline. You'll get the SI Football phone free with your paid gift subscription, along with a full year of Sports Illustrated for only 99 cents per issue, almost 65% off the cover price. So call now. Verna and Susan Morgan, Ron's daughters, 3 minutes, 26 seconds.
When my husband and I talked about moving back to the area, we thought it would be nice to be somewhere where I grew up and things were familiar.
I've been in central Pennsylvania for years now, moved my family here. They love it. I love it. I want my children to grow up here. I never want to leave.
You live in this area, and we know that you care what's going on in the world and down the street.
Because this is the capital, I think people are more aware. They're better news watchers. They have a broader scope. They're more interested in understanding what goes on here and around the world.
We have a responsibility to be timely and accurate, and we take that responsibility very seriously.
And you know, it's really not just us. It's the reporters and photographers and technicians and directors and assignment people working together as a team that makes it work for you.
Roxanne Stein and Gene Lepley on News Site 21. Join them for the news that affects your life tonight at 6 and 11.
55% of all traffic accidents are caused by drunk drivers.
Alcohol-related traffic accidents are the #1 killer of teenagers.
Every 23 minutes, someone dies in a drunk driving crash.
Over 450 lives could be saved each week if people didn't drink and drive.
Don't take the lives of innocent people into your own hands. Make the right choice. Don't drink and drive.
Sponsored by the law firm of Handler and Weiner, WHP-TV 21 and Wink 104.
Transportation arranged through General Rent-A-Car with over 100 locations nationwide, featuring friendly rates, friendly service, and free unlimited mileage.
A story of twins and the problem of a look-alike hold-up man.
A story of one twin too many. Mark and Jeff were identical blonde twins. Only their parents could tell them apart.
They had different personalities, I could tell that way.
But you couldn't tell from looking at them?
Not from looking at them, no.
When their small neighborhood restaurant was plagued by a blonde bandit in a series of robberies, police were convinced it was one of the twins. Jeff and his fiancée were pulled over by police for what Jeff thought was a traffic violation.
Another one said, have you ever held a gun? And then I didn't know what to... At that point, I knew I wasn't in for my license.
Then police told him about the robbery.
They asked me if I'd go in the lineup, and of course I said yeah, because I didn't do it. I figured I'd be out.
But he wasn't. Jeff was identified in the lineup by an elderly waitress. Bail was set at $25,000. Too much for Jeff's parents to help him.
He called me, and he started crying. And he has to help him. And I couldn't do it.
But the robbers struck again, and this videotape from the convenience store stick-up reveals this blonde bandit is really these twins' evil look-alike. The story of one twin too many, tomorrow on Hard Copy. That's it for tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alan Frio.
And I'm Terry Murphy. Good night.
Good evening. Just ahead on Newsite 21 tonight, the exodus of hostages continues out of Baghdad.
But the threat of war does still exist. I'm Derek Wilkerson. I'll let you know why lawmakers want to have a say in an offensive decision.
An overnight fire leaves 2 people fighting for their lives. We'll have the story.
Jim Buchanan says our December days are going to feel a lot more like March. He'll have that mild forecast for us.
And Doug Sivko says a little arm twisting may have moved up minor league baseball's contract.
Join us next.
Hi, I'm Noel Falk, and when selecting your cut Christmas tree this year, there are 2 things to keep in mind. First, the type you want, whether it be a Scotch pine, a white pine, a Fraser fir, or a Douglas fir, and remember, of these, the fir hold their needles the longest. Second, check for freshness. Make sure that when you pull your hand across the green needles, they remain firmly attached. And be sure to join me for the Plant Doctor Saturday at noon on TV 21. It's for you.
What is a hometown hero? It could be a person who courageously rescued another person, or someone who volunteers to help others. You tell us. TV 21 and Miller High Life are searching for and want to honor Central Pennsylvania's hometown heroes. Look for nomination forms wherever Miller High Life is sold, or send us a letter telling us about your hometown hero. Send it to TV 21 Hometown Hero, P.O. Box 1507, Harrisburg, PA 17105. Then watch TV 21 at these times to see if your nominee was selected. TV 21 and Miller High Life's hometown heroes.
Meet the newest kids on Saturday night.
They were doing it.
My man.
You stay here, honey. I'll get the knife.
And their loving mother.
Your brother is not an idiot.
He's doing Raymond's homework, not even charging him for it.
Children, you know we said that we loved you and we would always be here for you.
Yeah.
Well, now we changed our minds, you know.
You understand why Nell Carter is saying You Take the Kids, premiering Saturday, December 15th on CBS.